Hello friends! Welcome back to another episode of Castaway. Wayfinder Starveil and I are rushing back to Vantage Point before the sun sets. We just finished our survey of the Cherryfire Gorge. What a mission! It will take a bit of time to sort through these maps to catalogue and name them all. It does help to plan out your path ahead of time. Between episodes, I have gone ancient debris mining using loads and loads of TNT, which was really fun and dangerous. The area is mostly underneath the Crimson Forest, but my initial mining area is in the Nether Wastes. There were so many piglins about that I decided I should really make a little gold farm, which I did and will link in the description. This one works by luring the piglins into a pit trap with a bunch of hoppers at the bottom and a spot to get them. Since I now had a bunch of gold, I did some piglin trading, where I managed to get the Soul Speed book and a fair amount of crying obsidian, which I will need for future building. Always fun times in the Nether. Let's weave our way through here. A few times mobs have gotten in this way, so I better re-engage the water. I'm leaving Starveil here for now, as he's going to be moving very soon. Hey, why is your head like that? Let's head up to the top, where I've been busy along the southern side of the base. Starting over here, I put in a way down to the frog pond. It's a nice little area to raise some tadpoles and just hang out. Heading back this way, there's some new signage. We'll come back to here. This way is very jungly. Over here, I have put in a new farm. It's not a huge setup, but it's ticking along just fine. It's a bamboo farm, and a design I saw from xisumavoid. Got a few in there already. Let's have a peek down there. I really love this idea of utilising walls and trapdoors to pass a redstone signal vertically. The observers at the top will see the bamboo grow in front and trigger the trapdoor, which bumps out the wall column, which the observer at the bottom sees, triggering the sticky piston to break the bamboo. This one here is about to grow. The bamboo is collected underneath by a hopper chain and into a crafter, set to make bamboo blocks. The clock fires when these two comparator signals match, which you adjust depending on your recipe in the main crafter. The water stream connects to this chest here above. You can scale out this farm as much as you want, but that is the maximum height. This pathway is now totally jungle-fied. Down here there's my chicken farm. This is a bird bath area for the parrots living and visiting here. Some of these little guys have flown a really long way. They can take their time recuperating in paradise. Over here is where I've been preparing the area to build the cartographer's house, which I am certain Wayfinder Starveil is going to absolutely love. Let's go back this way to look at the new treetop area, which you can see peeking through the jungle canopy as we make our way back up. At the bottom here, I've cleared out this little zone and extended the deck, added a telescope and some seating. We're heading up to Crusoe's nest. Well, we'll go the long way. There are, of course, plenty of shortcuts about the place. Well, this can get a bit dizzy. Always secure the area. On this side, I have added a walkway connecting to the mountain. There's a pathway all the way to the top and the statues down there. Let's take a look on the other side. Oh, by the way, this is my enchanting room, which rarely got used in the end. This bridge leads to the top of this tree, and at the very top I've got my parrot post box. Post by parrot is the main communication method around here. There's respite for all the parrots that come and go, with plenty of places to rest. I think I have all the parrot types up here, and here's the post box. Ooh. Kitty, you may visit at Cherryfire House, Aurore. And this is her new book, The Golden Heir of Cherry Spire, a prophecy. Cool, I'll have to read that before I visit with her. I'll tuck that away for now though. It's time for a quick kip and then a build blitz. the newest addition to the base, our cartographer's house, which is also a shop. There's 2 cartographers in here now who will visit shortly. This whole area here will be the entrance to Vantage Point. I'll probably build a little kiosk here, and over this way, this stony shore will be a hot springs area. At the entrance to the bay, I plan on building a restaurant out over the water where patrons can sail right up. Let's take the house tour. I do have some barrier blocks in the doorway there to keep most mobs out and my guys in. Out the back here, I have put in a bit of a garden. Up there is the tunnel and pathway to the future shrine. Inside, our 2 cartographers here, Wayfinder Starveil and Wayfinder Moonveil. I think they like the new shop. I love this room so much. This block here is a head block, by the way. There's all the cartography related things for sale, some books and different types of explorer maps. Now heading upstairs. Excuse me, coming through. They must be on Smoko. Here's the bedroom, which is here. Standard setup really, with a little table and a wardrobe. In the kitchen here, this is a fold-down bench, which I actually need to get past as I blocked off this section with barrier blocks due to the villager pathing flaking out. Here's the kitchen. I love this sink idea, which is just a waterlogged slab with a minecart pushed into it. Lovely view out the window here. This is a storage room with some filing drawers full of maps. Ooh, someone didn't order that. Other bits and bobs. The bundle up there is another head block. On the next floor, which is the rooftop, we've got a telescope. It's the same type that Fondue Frogbog has back at Frog Torrent Falls. And like Fondue's, this one is pointing towards the Cherryfire Gorge, looking for signs of Dread Pirate Doomdagger. Over this side is a bit of a workbench where the wayfinders can do repairs and whatnot, along with a shelf and some tools. What a view! I love Vantage Point. By the way, what do you think of my pith hat? These are great to wear in the heat. Classic archaeologist attire. I've been using Blockbench to make these custom items and I'm really enjoying it. So that's that. Time to sort and catalogue all the maps from our expedition to Cherryfire Gorge. Before looking at my maps, I just collected another load of iron from beneath the Seafarer's Sentinel Lighthouse, and I want to show you another farm over there. Maybe you guessed what that is. I have also made yet another farm further north, which is in a warm ocean biome called Bramble Bay. It's a creeper farm, which we'll take a look at in the next episode. I really needed it to make all that TNT to explode the nether. Right, this is a spider farm where there's a spawner way down. I think it's at about -40. This is almost like a leap of faith. Now, it needs to be dark in here, but I did bring with me a night vision potion so I can show you. This is it. This is based on a farm by Insanity21, which I'll link in the description. Now, we do need a sword with sweeping edge, and looting 3 will increase all the drops, which is the main reason I made this farm, but it does also give you some great XP too. This spawner will activate when you're within 16 blocks. It's already cranking. I've got lots of candles to make, so string is good. To make the farm, you basically just dig out a box around the spawner, place some strategic water buckets, some signs, gates, chains, hoppers and a chest. You can also get past these chains, but the spideys can't. Got quite a bit there within 1 minute. Alright, time to head back home. It is also a very long way back up. Lots of mobs spawn out here in the evening, but looks like I'm all good. Here's a section of what's been mapped. I've renamed them all and given them a unique identifier, so I know how to put them all together. They're all at 1:1, and it would be quite a lot easier to do this with wings. I'll show you on my screen my mapping spreadsheet. This vertical line is the prime meridian, and here the horizontal line is the equator. Vantage point is in this lower right quadrant here, and where these two lines intersect is the 0 point. Characters are considered a northing value above and below the equator, and the number is an easting, which is right and left of the meridian, radiating outwards from the axes. In here, I've got the map that Captain Minnie stole from Dread Pirate Doomdagger. It was in a hidden vault near the wreck of the Glimmer. The Poppy Pushers have these vaults all over the realm. Crusoe is actually Doomdagger's parrot. His birdsong is the key to opening their vaults. Right, we're looking at this cherry grave area. Somewhere along here. Is this it? It's definitely it. I can't believe it. We've found it. The shrine, the ancient priestess's tomb. Good old F10. Sakura's edge is one step closer. That's all for today, friends. Stay safe and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!